upgraded it. I put a lot of shit. And I finally figured out how to counter bassies, and I'm proud of myself, like bassie diving. Uh, it's good. Yep. Let me, yeah, put on public. Oh, yeah, okay. Do I have a TP up anywhere? Oh, it's sad. I don't. I can't wait to do a base tour. It's gonna look so clean. Oh, stupid crap, come on. I don't want to destroy anything here. Okay. But, okay, so let me show you this spot first, if you want to have an underwater breeder. So for this spot, this is not what we built, but for this spot there's a dead end, right? And we're building in this tunnel. It's a one-way tunnel, and there's a bunch of mini chambers with small entrances. Let me show you. Right here. No, but there's another tunnel. That's the thing. You see, here's the first crouch point, but then here's another one. The only bad part about this one is that it's not a single tunnel. So there's this one entrance, which is super easy to defend, but there's same thing as our cave part. There's gonna be like, so like right here. This is not it. There's like a bunch of chambers here, but it's like one tube, pretty much, with just two entrances, with a really, really small one, and then like a medium-sized one. This is like pretty good for underwater. We took the dead end one, so if you do want a breeder, this like, you know, you could build here if you want, but not really. I'll show you the water TP. That one's pretty dope. I love the water TP. Alright, let me get out. Yeah, this is the other entrance. It just keeps on going. This is the exit right here. Okay, but it's right next to blow up. But so for the spot that I'm talking about, this spot that I'm talking about, it's this one right here. This one is pretty much like our base spot on in Bog. Let me get a tech rifle out. The people that we were beefing with, I mean, we're friends with them now because, I mean, they're pretty chill. So we went in their party chat and they were talking about this spot. It's legit hella flat. Like this spot right here, it's flat. You can fit like a 10 by 10 in here, pretty much. You can't. Yeah. The only bad part about it is these little rocks right here, but it's not really that big of a problem because you can't quite. It's not too close to the edge. Compared to, watch, let me show you another island. Compared to this shit right here, see how close this is to the edge? It's not as bad as that. So you can't quetz it. Even if you have ground turrets right here, you can't quetz it. And the other good thing about it is that the sides are sloped. So same thing with their, like right here, if you have a turret, right here. If you have a turret right here, if they try to quetz right here, you see how low that tech turret is? The same thing with our main base. That's why no one's trying to quetz it, because we have these cracks on the edge. And if you put these turrets in the cracks, you can't quetz. Then over here you can have ground towers. This is why I love this spot. I didn't know about this spot. Me and Fish built our base. We've all dropped it, and then we want to build like a breeding area, and then we found this spot, and we were like, wow. And we just decided not to move. Shit, I need like, I don't know, tech nades or some shit. Oh yeah, cluster. Yeah, yeah. Man, the only bad part about Crystal is, I'm not even joking, it's just the element. It's just the element. The element's not horrible, but it's not OP. Yeah. Oh no, dust is so much slower. I would say so. It's the element here is not better than Gen or Extinction, but it's better than every other map. Oh, ice block. I am just showing base locations real quick. Hold up. So pretty much, I love this part. This is pretty cool. The ruin shit. But the really cool part about this is that you have, this part right here. If you have a ground tower, you can't get quetzed. I don't know about this. This is the one thing I hate about this spot. The only thing I hate about this spot is this. I mean, if you have ground turrets like right here, and then you have a ground turret, hold on. It won't be that bad if you have like, let's say, a ground turret like far away from the edge to where you can't quets, and then you just have a bunch of ground turrets over here. Because then. Mm-hmm. Yep. But no. What were you gonna say? Me and Fish tested it out, and I don't even know why, but for some reason stone axes get more. I just don't know why. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, over here you it'll probably be like over 170, but so right here, well the thing is, if you build it, yeah, you definitely need the daddy boxes above your base, 100%. Yep, 100%. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll go to my main and I'll show you the way I have it built. Yep. Yeah, that is for anti-Megalosaur, because you can Megalosaur bases. It's stupid as shit. I hate it. But no, not Megalosaur. Magnosaur. Magnosaur. So let me just clear all this shit so you can get a better view what it looks like. Over here, a ground tower, cage tower would go in. It's just you'd need ground turrets here, like ground turret there, ground turret there. And the one thing you 100% need, gravestone velos. They will save your base and no one's gonna do shit. I guarantee it. They are broken. I'll show you what our base looks like. You know, S&P, the guys in Spider Cave, they're STFU in play. They they're very big. They're like a Spanish tribe. They're built on 94 Spider Cave, I think, and they have an oil cave as well. They've been trying to offline our base for the past month. They tried racing it, but the amount of velos we have, they couldn't. They just couldn't. But yeah, like a vault drop tower here, and then with ground turrets, and then like a cage if you can, like pillar cage, not a foundation cage. I don't think a foundation cage would work here. And then vault drop tower here, It's far enough from the edge where you can't quets it. And main base right here, like somewhere around this area. And it's a really good sized plat. This is the base I wanted to move into first, but didn't work out. And over here you can you definitely need ground turrets here, but let me see a tech gen on high where it reaches. Yeah, that's another thing I love about this spot. It's the freaking water. On our main, we don't have water, and it's toxic to irrigate. But I'll show you how to build it, and the way we built our main. Oh yeah, you can have ground turrets here too as well if you put a tech gen on high. And let me go into the mesh. Let me see how thick the mesh is. Which ledge? Over here? So the turret cap shouldn't be affected that much. Let me test that out because I'm pretty sure you can have it. You can bypass the turret. So let's say, okay, let me take these. Let's say you put 30 turrets here, which it's something definitely you need. This is definitely what you need to block off. This is the only really big weakness of it, is this. Let's say you put 30, right? Maybe not even 30, maybe like 25. 25 is enough. Okay. So see how far away that is? And let's say your main base is going to be right over here. So the ground turrets will rely on that. See, this is where it connects. See, this is where it goes from 26 to 25 around here. See, this is where it disappears. So it all depends on where your main base is. If your main base is like right here, then it won't really rely on it. See, it already changes to 20 over here. That's if it's on the ground. So if you do turrets above, okay. Yeah, definitely start from main base, 100%. Because the one mistake we did on our base was we like didn't finish main base. Let's say your walls go 6 high, and we kind of effed up on our turret placements. So let's see if it gets affected. So yeah, this one definitely is gonna get affected. Let me see how high it goes. Oh yeah, no, the next one won't get affected. New turret limit starts here. So the main base for sure start main base, but don't go over 60 turrets on your main base. I'll show you how big ours is. But let's see. The turret limit already changes all the way over here. Where you're gonna need a tower. It's gonna be like right here. I think you're gonna need a small tower. Yeah, it changes. Over here it is for sure you're gonna have, yep, new cap over here. It's different from here. But yeah, you start from main base. Whenever it's near, I would say 90 turrets, like 90, maybe 80, you see what the turret limit's over here. See, it changes like rapidly. So pretty much whenever you have like, yeah, you'll have to test it out. Over here it's a new turret limit, and over here should be, yeah, over here it's a legit way, like, it's way far away. It's completely new turret limit. But let's test out the mesh. It's the one thing I want to test out. So over here, it's only in the middle you can mesh it with the diver. But same thing with our base. Oh, you can mesh our base kinda, but I'll show you what you need to do to counter meshing. No one will be able to mesh you if you do that. And over here on the bottom, this is a separate, like, high up pillar. So it depends on how big you want this. We took over the whole bog so that we don't get meshed or fobbed on. So it just depends on how much you want to put it. But no, this spot, it has a lot of mesh layers. That's what I like about it. Let's see. Okay, let's go over here. Oops, I already canceled it, really. Yeah, over here there's a lot of mesh layers. So if someone tries to quetz you, like the quetz dire bear, it's going to be very hard. Yep. See, there's like a bunch of floating foliage as well, like these crystals. So, oh yeah, and it's way far away. It won't reach. I think the only thing they can mesh is those ground turrets. Hold up, let me see. Not even, because the ground turrets are under this right here, the vine. Because you have to go. The meshing works. You have to go right here. Let me test it out. Yep. See, you can't mesh it. There's this layer right here. So your main island can't get meshed. I think the only thing that can really get meshed is this right here. This tower. That's it. Let me see if you can mesh this. Yeah, you can mesh this. Actually, yeah, you can mesh the middle. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's these lower ones as well. You see these? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just there's so much you can do with this spot that you can't do with our spot. That's why I like this. Okay, let me show you the water globe spot. This was Czar's TP. It's super cool. I like it, but I don't know. It's something we can't take over. It's just you can legit have so much in here. You can. This is the only bubble you can have structures in. But let me demo this. You can fit like Tusos in here, Mosas, and this turret shoot out of the water. So if you have like, this is how big the bubble is in general. Let me show you. This is probably the best TP spot. If you're gonna have a TP, build it here. Let me show you the my base. There's a lot to show. No, not the main base. I don't have it built on single. I'm gonna go to main. It'll be quick. Oh yeah. Yep. Before we moved into the spot we're in right now, we did it on solo. Do a circle base too, the way we have it. I mean, the only thing I recommend, don't build it like us. Because we have no space at all. That's why we're building the underwater base. It's because we ran out of space. Let me show you. Oh no, your spot is so much bigger. Yeah, I won't go outside. Okay, let me show you inside. Well, with this design, you can't have craft floors. You can have like maybe one or two. That's the bad part. But I don't know. Have you seen the inside before? Oh shit. TP'd out. But this is pretty much our base. For real. I'm hurt. It is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. The base locations are not OP. You just have to make it work. You just have to make it fat. But pretty much we have our base like puny. It's not that much stuff in it. It's because of this. crafting station takes up way too much space. But we just legit used all of our element on water. I'm gonna show you it later. But this is all of these fridges, they're capped. All of these, and the top ones too. That's how much freaking cryo loot we have. Like over 7k tames. Just we have no space. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw that. That shit was fat. Honestly. Oh, there's some element here. I'm gonna show you the outside. The inside's not really too impressive. I've heard people say, "Oh, it's so small." I know. Yeah, true. Yeah, and we just added these two. We're using these for kits. It's so cool. These are legit amazing. Freaking the dummies. But yeah, this is pretty much how we have it. But the outside, this is what I'm talking about, the deadies. So these were here. So I think a week ago they tried racering us, but I didn't have these above ones placed right here. So what these do, pretty much whenever someone racer drops from above, the racer will have to go on the first steady and or the second one. Like you'd have to do two different drops. And if you have gravestone velos right here, do you know what the gravestones do? Yeah. Oh no, even better. Let me show you this. You're gonna love this. Okay. Um Please don't tell me I blue screened. Oh my gosh, I blue